What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing Kevin Durant's first official game as a member of the Phoenix Suns. And honestly, we all kind of seen this coming, even with him being on a minutes restriction. And that's just a player that's one of the greatest NBA talents or scorers or players to even grace a NBA floor in its history. Actually go out there and do what we all know he's been accustomed of doing since his days at Texas, OKC, Golden State. The list goes on and on. Now, in last night's game versus the Charlotte Hornets, yes, everybody knows the Charlotte Hornets aren't the cream of the crop of the NBA. They just lost their star player for the season. Prayers up to LaMelo Ball and things like that. But in limited minutes for Kevin Durant, you did see him go out there and be as efficient as we all have come accustomed to. He only got to the line one time in last night's matchup. He did make that one free throw, did have 6 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers, 2 assists, 23 points, went 2 of 4 from 3 on 50%, and 10 of 15 from the field on 66% shooting. Now, when I look at those stats and I say to myself, I'm like, okay, we've pretty much come to realize that Kevin Durant can get 30 on a minimal amount of shots. We know that. You know, he makes everybody's job easier, including Chris Paul. I'll get into his stats in a minute. And guys like Devin Booker. I feel like Devin Booker's stats last night is the most telling story about adding a Kevin Durant. Because now, when you have a talent like a KD, now that forces the defense to do other things. Instead of them trapping, Booker, they have to account for a Kevin Durant. I'm going to get into the DeAndre Ayton thing in a minute. Now, when you add a Kevin Durant with a Devin Booker and you see how efficient KD was, that does not diminish what you saw from Devin Booker in last night's game, pouring in 36 points. Now, Booker did shoot more than KD, shot the ball 26 times, but he was 57% from the field and 42% from 3. He shot 7 threes. And I'm not used to Devin Booker having a high clip of threes like that unless he's like really going off on a team. Again, like I said, I believe that the players that will benefit most from Kevin Durant being added is like a Devin Booker. Now, DeAndre Ayton will be the forgotten star in this whole mix. 16 points, 16 rebounds is nothing to, turn your nose up at. But again, you add a KD, that helps in getting points. I believe DeAndre Ayton is a 20, and he could be 20 and 15 on a nightly basis. Honestly, it's just about effort on the rebounding end. As far as Chris Paul, he did not have to score at all last night. He only had 2 points, 2 rebounds, but did dish out 11 assists. And I think that's going to be the telling story about the Phoenix Suns going forward. Chris Paul isn't going to have to do too much but facilitate. Instead of him being that second, maybe third option, now he's just going to sit back, quarterback this thing, and get guys where they need to be. And as far as the Phoenix Suns going from where they were at to ultimately being one of the favorites to represent the West out of the Western Conference, that is a telling story of how great Kevin Durant can be to a team. Even coming off of an injury, we're going to see them ramp him up as we get closer and closer to the playoffs and things like that. But as far as last night's performance, like I said, I believe that was just a telling story, even with him being on a minutes restriction, about how good the Suns can be going forward. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Phoenix Suns fans, Kevin Durant fans, NBA fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into this channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.